Page 95 is a review worksheet. Again, I don't like worksheets and I don't like all that junk, but they put it in the book, so let's take a look at it. Hopefully I don't give you all the answers. Just review what we've done. The first one, they want you to begin on the given key, and they want you to build the 5-finger position on that key, and then write in the notes. Now, we've been studying minor keys, so I'm going to pretend that all of these are minor keys. In that case, you're going to start on B. That's your first one. You got to figure out what the other notes are. So what's the key signature for B minor? I don't memorize the minor keys. I know the major keys. I play the scales, and I can do the calculation real quick. So the relative major to B minor is D. Remember, they're a third apart. D major has 2 sharps in it, F sharp and a C sharp. So B minor has 2 sharps in it, F sharp and C sharp. But this position is going to be here. So it's going to be white keys except for these. So it's a B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp. That's that one. F minor, same difference. Really the idea is that it's safer, I guess, if you just use half steps. The relation between the major and the minor here is 1, 2, 3, 3 half steps. So if I have a F minor, F, I go up 3 half steps, that's the major. So it's 1, 2, 3. So that's a half step, half step, half step. So A flat major, you could say G sharp major, but you're going to find out that's got way too many sharps in it. So we use A flat major, and that has 4 flats in it. So F minor has 4 flats. B flat, E flat, A flat, and D flat. Well, in this position, only the A flat and B flat are there. We're not using the others. But those are the notes in the position. So it's here. So F, G, A flat, B flat. You can do the others. Work the same way. E flat relative, go up 3. 1, 2, 3. G flat is the relative major. How many flats does G flat have? Okay, that's what, and that tells you which notes to play. C sharp, well, you start here. We go 1, 2, 3. E is the relative major. That has 4 sharps. So you figure out what the 4 sharps are, and that tells you which black keys you need to play for that one. Number 2, identify a 5-finger position from the black and white key sequence. Now they were dealing minor keys, because the major key would have some too, but it'd be a different. So on this first one, this gets a little tricky. You got to start on a white key, the next one's a black, and then a bunch of white keys. So you're going to start on one of the white keys. Don't know which one, but the next note has to be a black key. And if you remember, in a 5-finger pattern, let's go back to A minor because it's all the white keys. It's easier to see the pattern here. The pattern for a minor 5-finger is whole, half, whole, whole. That's the pattern. We got to have that pattern to fit that pattern. The pattern's got to match. Whole, half, whole, whole. Whole, half, whole, whole. That's what we're after. Okay, well these are all white, so that's not it. So I'm going to try that whole, half, whole, whole on these and see which one fits. So I start here. I already did A. Let's just go on up. B. So I got a whole, half, whole, whole. That actually fits. That's B minor. So that would be B minor on that one. Next one is black key. Well, you're going to start on one of the 5 black keys. And it's got to be black, black, white, white, black, but it's got to fit that whole, half, whole, whole. So start. Whole, half, whole, whole. That actually fits right there. So C sharp minor is 4 sharps, and that works. So I'm going up a whole, half, whole, whole. So it fits, C sharp minor, C sharp. The third one, we start on a black key again, and this next one would be white key. Well, I need a whole, half. The first interval is a whole. So a whole here is a black key, so that doesn't work. Here, a whole interval is a white key, that might work. But then I want a half, whole, whole. That works. So that could be E flat minor relative to G flat minor is 6 flats in. But it follows that whole, half, whole, whole, and it matches that pattern in the book. Black, white, black, black, black. Okay. The last one is white, white, black, black, white. Well, white, white. I start here. White, white. No, I need a half step there because it's a whole half. So it's got to be that. So that's not it. Here I got a white, white, here, half, whole, half, whole, whole. Here, but that's what that is, and there's no black keys in there. So that doesn't work because I need 2 black keys in there. The next one, whole, half, whole, whole. Now that's good, but it's got 1 black key there, and that's not right. That doesn't match that pattern. That matches the first line pattern here, not this one. I need 2 white keys, so I got whole, half, whole, whole. Well, that's a possibility, but does it match here? White, 2 whites, then 2 blacks, and a white? Yeah, it does. Okay, so that would be F minor. Because it matches the whole, half, whole, whole, and it matches the white, white, black, black, white. Okay, getting a little tricky. Yeah. My opinion is still better just to know the scales, because then you could just very quickly go through the 5-finger positions in the scale. Just quickly going through them until I find one that matches this white, black, white, white pattern in my head. But, okay. Number 3, identify the minor triad. Put the name of it. Well, isn't that nice? I'm not sure why they want you to do this. It's silly in my opinion. Because when you're in root position, that is every other note like this, the bottom note identifies the triad. So I'm not sure what they're after. For instance, the first one, that's a D minor. D's the bottom note, it's D minor triad. And this one here, that's a G sharp minor triad. Here, it's a B flat minor triad. Just take the bottom note of either staff, it's the same notes. That's the name of the triad. I'm really not sure what they're after there, because in my mind, it's fairly obvious on that one. There's nothing to figure out, just what's the bottom note of the triad. Number 4 on page 96. Identify the minor chord with the white, white, black thing again. Well, just go to C major here. Major triad, and that's made up of a major third and a minor third, stacked on each other. The minor triad is switched. You have a minor third and a major third. Only difference is the middle note. Well, on these, which ones fit? Which one has a black-white minor and then a white-black major? And they give you 3 lines. That means there's actually 3 different chords that match that pattern. Now, the first one is, the first note is black, so you're going to be on a black key. So it's got to be 3 of these 5. So if the first one is here, a minor third and a major third. That's a minor third, that's a major third. So that works. So D flat minor, because D flat major is this. The next black key is here. If I do white, that's major, that's not it. Minor would be all black. If I do this one, that works. So F sharp minor. This one, that works. So it's G sharp minor. So those are the 3. And the next one is white, black, white. Well, that's first one's easy. It's C. And we just need the others. Well, let's see. Go up. It's got to be a white key. White key. There we go. F minor. And here, up G minor. Those are 3 because A minor is that and B minor is that. So those 3, C, F, and G, fit that one, and the last one, they're all white. Well, let's see what they are. Nope. There, that is D minor. That E minor. Nope, it's got a black key. That's got a black key. There you go. A minor. Again, it's a minor third and a major third. That's what we're looking at. So I got those three. Is this fun or what? Number 5. Draw a line to connect the boxes. And again, in my opinion, if you don't have them memorized, then I suggest maybe you just use the little memory aid of using the key signature to help you figure it out. For instance, with sharps, the first one is sharps. You take the last sharp in the key signature and you go up one note on the piano, and that's your key. So here, the last sharp on that first one is an E sharp here. An E sharp is here. If I go up one note, it's here. That's an F sharp, so that would be F sharp major. Now I will find the minor. I go down 3 half steps. 1, 2, 3. And since it's a sharp, I got to do it sharp here. It's a D sharp minor. I'm not going to go from F sharp major to E flat. I'm not going to go from sharps. It's got to stay in sharps. So that is a D sharp minor on that one. And then go down the fourth one with 2 sharps. With the last sharp is a C sharp. If I go up one note, that's a D. So it's in the key of D major. So I go down 3 half steps. So up here, like 1, 2, 3, that's a B. So this is the key of B minor. Then the last one is 1 sharp. Well, it's an F sharp. It's here. Any F sharp will do, it doesn't matter. If I go up one note on the piano, it's a G. So that is the key of G major. I go down 3 half steps, that gives me the minor. 1, 2, 3. It's a minor third below it, so it's E minor. Okay. The flats, we take the next to the last flat, if there is one, or you can go down a fourth from the last flat. Here in the second one, the next to the last flat is a G flat. That's it. That's the major, G flat major. So if I go down 3 half steps, 1, 2, 3, or minor third, I get E flat minor. E flat minor is that one. The next one has 4 flats. The next to the last flat is A flat, so that is the key of A flat major. If I go down a minor third, or 3 half steps, that gives me the minor. So it's 1, 2, 3, F. So that is F minor. Then the next to the last one with 2 flats, well, the next to the last flat is a B flat. So that is the key, B flat major. I go down a minor third, or 3 half steps, I get the minor. So it's 1, 2, 3. It's a G. It's a minor third. So it's G minor. You can figure them out that way. Yeah. Isn't this fun? Ugh. Let's go on.